As I was mentioning in that last video regarding this artwork by me, Rachel Michelle McLean, Christina Ballerina, Loca Princessa Fantasia, Princess of Many Names. Aside from that, I call this confessionless, as I had already said. And it's also found with my other artwork, some of it, on my webpage, which is the same title as my YouTube videos, under the art tab and more. You'll again see this and whatever else. And more details. So I was talking about the confession box. That is also a phone, a telephone, to talk to King God. He's just one God. There's many gods and goddesses, kings and queens with different names. And King God is JCT Pop, Jesus Christ, or Prince of Pieces, biological birth daddy, as it is written in scripture and reminded in fashion, art, etc., films, spiritually, and more. That story. And JCT Pop's Jesus Christ, the Prince of Pieces' biological birth mommy is what some call the Virgin Mary. His biological birth mommy is a human, and his biological birth daddy is King God. So anyways, those are supposed to be telephones to King God. Nobody's supposed to be on the other side. Spiritually, if you go in on one side as a human or an animal or whatever, the other side is to remain locked. And if King God answers, either way, it is also a message machine if he doesn't respond immediately. That is another way to talk to him. Or you can go more spiritually without that kind of telephone. There's others that look invisible, but they also exist. I'm very biblically educated. I'm a biblical representative individual. Fashion, art, etc. I'm seeking a higher education into being a biblical doctor genius, which deals with metal skeletons, clones, natural remedies, real medicine, and inventions, and more. I don't have that kind of education really at the time. Some of it, but not as advanced as it is. I need to get it. I'm entitled. For those who qualify, I encourage to do the same. Anyways, that last video with this exact image goes with this video also. They go together, and I talked more on other details in it. Again, about those hands. One has peace and love in it, and the other one has nothing, meaning King God is known to play crown testers. He's the only god and king that does that. The other gods and goddesses, kings and queens, do not. And he is showing the option is yours to go on and sin or to not. The other gods and goddesses, kings and queens, let others know those aren't really options. Only King God will present you with those kind of paths. There's really only one path, regardless of how many directions it might go. But that, again, is a game that King God plays with individuals when, obviously, to choose the hand of peace and love is symbolic and poetic of what to do. Obviously, you don't want to end up with nothing.